New York City, a popular tourist destination that has been on the rise after the pandemic. Overall, New York has estimated to receive 56 million visitors in 2022, a 70% surge from 2021, when 33 million people journeyed to the city that never sleeps. Upon the completion of the Brooklyn Bridge in 1883, Emily Warren's Roebling became the first person to ever walk the bridge. She was also responsible for its final completion. Several films and TV shows have featured the Brooklyn Bridge today, making it a very popular tourist destination, as well as appreciating its architecture and wonderful view of the city.
Square. When I came from metro, and they look up, wow, something absolutely, it's another world. Yes. Also, I especially came once again to New York for my birthday weekend. I wanted to see Brooklyn Bridge. Yes, my dream come true. Yes, I'm on Brooklyn Bridge. Also, I would like to see the Brighton Beach. This is a place where it was made a movie about Brother 2, about Russian gangsters. I want to see this place. It's a special place. Also, what to see? Today I was in the top of a rock, of course, and I gonna visit Summit Wonderfield.
Public transportation is heavily relied upon by New Yorkers. According to the MTA, approximately 2.4 million people ride the subway each day in New York City, and 1.2 people ride the bus system each day.
Things that I love about New York. I'll be a glutton and say that I love the food. I can go anywhere and get something that's from anywhere on earth. If I want Sri Lanka food, I can honestly go straight to Jackson Heights or even go to Linden Boulevard. But if I want some dope Asian food, I can go to Chinatown or Flushing. You can go anywhere for food, man. 24 hours. Maybe it's only open for a certain time, or you find a random truck that has no writing on it because they only speak Spanish. But that's where the food is the best. It's the people that serve the food that don't speak the English the best that makes the best food. I think that makes the best thing.
Times Square was once called Longacre Square. On April 8, 1904, Mayor George B. McClellan constructed a subway station, and the area was renamed Times Square. In the late 1980s, New York City iconic Times Square was a difficult place to be. Felony and crime rates were high. Despite heightened police assistance, a plethora of go-go bars, sex shop, peep show establishments, and adult theaters became symbols of the city's very apparent decay. Today, Times Square is one of the most world-visited tourist attractions, drawing an estimated 50 million visitors annually. Approximately 330,000 people pass through Times Square daily, many of them being tourists, while over 460,000 pedestrians walk through Times Square on its busiest day.
What I love here in New York, because you have everything. Like, you can go to the city. If you don't want to spend money, you can just walk and it'll be like amazing looking around and have so much fun with your friends, and we find everything here, so it's amazing experience, and that's what we enjoy a lot.
New York City may be busy all the time and people might always be late, but the nights are still alive no matter what. It'll be 4 a.m. and someone is still doing Jaeger shots. You can go to cosplays, you can go and do some costume parties, and there is a difference. You could also go into a gay bar, you can go to a heterosexual bar if that's what you want to do. There is bars everywhere for you, and there are so many people that just have stories they want to unwind, because alcohol does bring you together in a safe way. Drink safely. Not only does New York doesn't sleep at all, but neither do the billboards or the lights. Anything in Times Square has something to show you, whether they're talking about the new K-pop star coming out or just they want to show you what Gap has today. The best part is even Macy's keeps you updated. Even on the days that they're closed or hours that they're closed, They still have the window displays full of things of puppetries doing little dances and shows, especially during Christmas time. There is never an hour where the lights aren't on.
With its neon lights and billboards, Times Square is New York's most famous landmark and is the liveliest area in the city, located in the intersection of Broadway and 7th Avenue. In New York City, you'll find bars, restaurants, theaters, museums, and great atmosphere that will continue to still be the #1 tourism spot.
Brazilians love New York!
We love New York!
I love New York! And finally, what I can say about all this, I love New York!